Alright guys, it's 5 o'clock in the morning and we're getting up and we're gonna head everybody's asleep, the whole house is asleep. It's dark so you can't probably see. My wife's up, but we're gonna head to Louisiana on our fishing journey. We've got the garage open. We're gonna get our bag put in. It's a cold one out this morning. And we've got our boat ready. Everything's ready. And this is Mike. We're gonna go out there and chase some of them river giants. Y'all stay tuned and we're gonna put it together. We'll talk to you later. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're at our first stop. We've left the house. We're at our first stop. Not too far going from the house. We're gonna top a truck off, just come back to you and let you know this is our first stop on our Louisiana journey. And we're gonna just show you the rig here. You can see some light. We put a little bit of diesel in the truck. Let her roll. This is our pulling truck and this is the boat. You're gonna see a lot of this boat. Always a good tip, keep eye on your bearings, feel your wheels, keep some grease in them. Always walk around your boat and check all your maintenance stuff. Make sure everything still looks good. Definitely when you're going on a 10-hour journey, whether it's 10 minutes or 10 hours, proper preparation prevents poor performance. I've learned that in life. But we're ready to go. We're gonna top this truck off with some fuel and we're gonna get out of here and we're gonna come back to you once we reach about Louisiana. But I just want to come here and let you know and we'll talk to you later. We're coming back at you, rolling down the interstate. We ain't running late, but we're rolling down the interstate. The traffic is bumper to bumper. We got this guy with us.
Hey, what's up?
We're gonna go kick some butt and have some fun and catch a bunch of fish. We're gonna have a blast. Be a fish of a lifetime. Fish trip of a lifetime. We got us a big one in front of us. He's got him a wheel sitting there talking about his wireless camera he's got back here where he can see to back up.
Try to figure out what them pistons are that raise the lower plate.
That's your trim tabs. That's his trim tabs.
Yeah,
he level that baby out. But we bumper to bumper, so hopefully and pray that everybody's okay up here and it ain't no bad wreck. Hopefully it's just a little construction work or something. But we was just coming back to you. We're gonna jump back off here. We'll holler at you later. All right, guys, it's Mike back at you. We had our second stop. We're gonna stop and get us a little breakfast at the famous Waffle House. We're off exit 49. Got the truck and the boat. She's still tagging along. We're gonna go in here and get us a little breakfast and we're gonna get back on the road. Talk to you later. Okay, YouTube family, we're here. It's been a long, exhausting drive down. We left in the dark, we arrived in the dark. But we are in Laplace, Louisiana. And this is Mike's Adventures, Mike Graham Fishing, River Journey of River Giants. I still on the up and debate with our channel name. I've had 2 or 3 ideas. There's so much ideas out there and there's so many fishing channels out there. But anyway, I'm Mike Graham. I'm here with a buddy of mine. He's inside the place. We are here in Laplace, Louisiana. This is our little place, man. It's the guy that owns this house lives right over there where the Christmas lights are. It's a beautiful area. We've stayed here before. We were down a couple months ago and we stayed here during a tournament we were fishing. Beautiful place. But anyway, just wanted to come to you and let you know we were here, and we're gonna get tucked in and get us a good night's of rest, and we're gonna come back to you first thing in the morning. I'm gonna get up. We're gonna get up early, get down to the gas station, get us some fuel, get us some breakfast, and go spend the day on the Mississippi River. Louisiana river parishes, and during December, I mean, it's 52 degrees here right now, so it's pretty chilly, but it's about 30 degrees warmer than back home. So, but it ain't gonna stop us. We got the boat, we'll have bait, we got everything we need. We'll come back to you. Stay tuned, guys, and we'll see you later. Okay, world, it is 5 o'clock in the morning. We're getting up out of bed. And it's gonna be time to get the day done. We up out, we're gonna get it done. We're gonna get out of here, go get some gas, get some breakfast. We're gonna hit the river. We'll see you soon. All right, guys, here we go. Here we are. We're live action, baby. We're going down here to get it done, and we're gonna have some fun. Boy, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna take you along with us, show you a heck of a time. Day one, Louisiana, and we're gonna get it done, guys. Stay tuned. We have arrived to the granary. We're gonna get up here and get us some mullet. Probably got a lot of wind in your face, but we're gonna try to get up here and get us a cast net or two of mullet and get us some fresh bait. Dale brought some frozen skipjack, but fresh is the best, and I like fresh bait. But I wanted you guys to see the granary and stuff up here. We're gonna pull ahead up here and get us some bait and get out of these guys' ways, because this is a working river. They're here to work and we're here to play. They'll let you get your bait and get out of there, but they don't like you sticking around to fill up a cooler. They want you to get what you need and get gone. Like I said, they're here to work and we're here to play. So let's see if there's any mullet up here. We're gonna pull ahead here. I'm gonna leave you on here. This is one of the places we got fresh bait at last time we were here. It's a few miles up the river. It's a good little ride up river, but this granary don't look like they're running much. I don't see anything running too much out of this granary, but we're gonna check it out anyway.
So that one there's some of it, but we can't go back in there.
I'm gonna put you back on my chest here. Hopefully we can cruise up here and get some bait if they're here. All we need is about a dozen. If we can get us a dozen, we'll get out of their hair. We're gonna do the best we can with it. I don't see no little heads poking up. You normally can see them feeding on top of the water, what we seen last time. But they're not running much here today on this one. Just cruise on by here and take a look. There's normally mullet all in there. And I see a few back in there, but
Back there.
I'm a spin around and see if I can cruise up in here and see if we can get a net or two real quick. Might have to cruise down to the next one where they're really dumping out the granary. Know that one right there.
Yeah, but they're fucking shipping from that one. I don't know if we can get up in there or not.
Tell you what, we're gonna go ahead and cruise down to this next one, guys. Hold on. Hold on, stay with us. Stay with us, guys. We're gonna try to get us some fresh bait so we can get on to fishing. But you gotta have bait. Fresh bait's the ticket. We'll get us some. Just first day in town, first day on the river. Little looking, little scouting, different time of the year than we're used to. For the few times we've been here, we ain't been here but twice. So we ain't no Louisiana, Mississippi veterans by no means. We're still big rookies to this. But we're gonna try to get us some on the tail end of this barge down here. Mike's gonna push his limits here. Mississippi River, guys.
Okay, what are you gonna do here? You gonna back up in there?
I'm gonna try to get as close as I can to get some bait.
Hello. No, yeah, we're just now trying to catch some bait. But at the granary, we're back in here looking. No, we ain't. Anyway, all right, we're gonna try.
I don't know what we're gonna get, guys, but we're gonna cruise back in here a little bit. Try not to cross no boundaries and get in no way and get in any trouble. I'm not seeing much of anything right now. Normally you could see the mullet on top of the water. Not seeing them working very much back here. They're around, they just might not be up on the top. And throw a few times over here off these rocks.
About 5 foot, 4'7", 4'5".
Not seeing a lot of action.
You might have to go to this fucking golf bait, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna just make 1 or 2 throws right here and see what I can come up with. Just blind throwing here.
Yeah. 7 foot.
We ain't got nothing in there. Well, let me try to locate some. I'll come. We'll come back to you. All right, guys, we just put our first line in the water. We really didn't have no success finding bait, or I would have come back to you. We brought some frozen skipjack with us, and that's a good thing because we would be with no bait right now. But last time we were here, the mullet were pretty plentiful around the granaries and where they were feeding, but they're not today. So we're outside on the outside these barges here. I'm not real good how see what you can see. Let me there we go. I can see a little lift it up. But we're going to just suspend fish, and we're just on the outside these barges here. And there's another set of barges that's just right out here parked. They're just kind of stationary right now. But we've got some activity on the fish finder. We're just strolling backwards right here, and we're gonna see what we can get into. We're not in a crazy lot of current right here where we're at, but enough current to get us a good little scent trail going. And we're gonna see if we can get back on the fish like we was when we left this place. It's a different time of the year, you know, the water temperature's 58 degrees. There's not a lot of activity and bait nowhere I've seen. There's not a lot of activity of anything, but just a man out here earning a paycheck to feed his family. So we're gonna see what we can make of it. Just hang around. All right, we out here in our first legit setup spot. We kind of suspend drifted back over. I seen a couple of fish on the bottom. You know, they moved. It looked like they checked out the bait, you know, a little bit, but they just didn't want it. So we are now spot locked, you know, pretty along the bank, in front of barges, behind barges, out of the working man's way. One way we didn't really target fishing like this last time we were here, and I think it bit us in the butt on day 2 of our tournament that we were in. But anyway, we just threw rods out, just got set up. We're just running regular rigs, clips, weights, bottom rigs, 2-foot leaders, foot to 3-foot leaders, and we're gonna give it a minute and see what it has to offer us right here. I would put you on my clip up here, but I'm afraid my I don't know if my top will be in the way or not. Let me see here. See what you guys can see. You probably got my top in the way. Hey, you see me? I see you. But I can hold you for a minute or anything. I have to lay this top forward. I'll be able to get that top out of the way. I'll figure out a way to lay it forward so you guys can have the actual footage without. Now he's back bouncing one up under the barge. He's just bouncing it back through there, and he's gonna let it get up under that barge. There we go, right here. I think we got us a hit on this one. These are the Hellcat Patriot rods from Catch the Fever. These are the extra heavies, and they are paired up with Penn Squall 20s and a 40-pound Reaction monofilament from Reaction.
And I got 8 ounces of weight to stick on the bottom in the current, and I'm using 4 to back bounce with, and the 4 ounces is perfect. You can let it hit the bottom and then let it hit the bottom and pull it up and take your thumb off of it and walk it back about a foot at a time real slow.
There you go.
That's what we're doing.
You heard it from the man himself.
Well,
he's gonna show you. He's telling you what he's doing while he's back bouncing, how he's getting it up under that barge right there.
I've played this game before.
These fish, they like to get up under these barges and stage up and hide out, you know. We're still learning. We're not no seasoned veterans to the Mississippi River by any means, but that is the body of water we are fishing the Mississippi River out of Laplace and Norco, Louisiana. And we just sit here. We're gonna see. He had one bite on that one.
It just hit it like a sail cat.
He's playing with sail cats.
They got little mouths.
We'll get us one here in a minute. I'm new to this, you know, this camera thing. I'm whole new to the recording thing. This camera is a GoPro 11 Black. You know, I've noticed that the battery life on them ain't really good at all. You know, the storage, I mean, I'm transferring little stuff off my phone as fast as I can. I've really not dialed into the camera much. This camera actually belongs to a buddy of mine that let me borrow it for this trip. He's down on a surgery and injury right now, or a surgery. Didn't have no injury, but a surgery. His name's Ricky Dean. This is actually his camera for me to just get a feel of if I want to go with the GoPro route. I don't know, I might go with, you know, a DJI camera or something different, or, you know, go up to a little bit newer GoPro or battery life, or I don't know too much about, you know, the camera or any of the storage or the battery, but I do notice the battery drains pretty fast, and that's not really a good idea. You know, that's not what you want. But
don't know how much it holds either.
It shows memory. It does show memory. We have an hour and 37 minutes of time left of memory. So I kind of gain that memory back as I'm transferring to my phone and erasing off of the SD card of the GoPro. So I think this was just a, you know, a standard thing he had picked up for our fishing adventures, because we was on a hot streak of them, and we're still on them. We busted an axle up there at the James River, and I got an enclosure made. Anyway, this is my boat again. It's a G3 Advantage 210. I've got it rigged up with a Minn Kota Altera Quest. I've got a Solix 12, and then I've got a Lowrance HDS 12 Live, and this is the boat. And it's been a good boat so far. I mean, I've not had any big major issues out of it. I mean, I've had it in some very, very rough water. I mean, I've had it on the James River, I've had it on the Mississippi River, about everywhere on the Tennessee River. And she's held up.
It's the ultimate fishing machine.
It is a very comfortable boat.
It's a good boat to fish out of.
I picked these seats up from they're deck mate seats made by Deck Mate, and I picked them up at Pontoon Stuff. They're actually captain's chairs for pontoons, and they recline and everything, and man, they are comfortable. They about spoil you. And we just had a fish come up right there. He just, I don't know if it was a mullet or a shad or what it was.
Where?
Flopped the top of the water over there. Get rid of his coffee cup. He's 63, 64, 69, 89, I don't know, around that age, but we got to keep up with him.
Hey now.
You gotta keep up with him.
Some people
pick up with him. Pick up after him every now and then.
Okay.
You ain't got nothing over there yet?
No. Put me on some fish, Cappy. You ain't no.
We got the sun trying to break through there. I'm just getting warmed in. I just getting warmed in. It's about to all start coming to action here in a minute.
You need to tell them about this multi-bar system you got going.
Yeah, it's a multi-bar system.
The ultimate, because it keeps all your planer boards. It could run.
Well, I'll explain it to you. I'll explain it to you. They are the multi-bars made by Colton Howe and his family, and the multi-bar family. Great, man. Great versatility. I mean, you want a bar or T-bar, you can swing, adjust. He makes a light version now, and I think these bars, this part is actually the new light version, but I always go with a 30-inch top bar and a 6x6 plate. I try to get it as heavy duty as I can, which, you know, you can put any fish you want to on these things. I mean, they're overkill. I mean, there's no other way to say it, but they're lifetime built. Once you buy one set, you never have to buy another set again, and you can do any kind of species of fishing, and it's going to hold up to anything you want to do. And these are smack down rod holders. They are very, very beefy rod holders. They're 1/2-inch stainless steel. They are made in the USA. It all is. And been a part of the Smackdown family since the day they come out. And then these are spread 'em planer boards right here. This is my go-to. This is the planer boards I like to use, which we'll see farther video, and you'll get further video of me pulling boards and all that good stuff. You know, that's what I really like to do. And these racks here are made by Spread 'em Planer Boards and Wesley Man. You can check him out on Facebook, spreademplanerboards.com. Look him up on Facebook. His name's Wesley Man. He fought for his country. You know, he served his country. He's a great guy. I mean, he's just too easy to deal with, but he don't take no stuff and he don't give no stuff, but he's a good guy. But that's a whole part of, like, my rods here, these Hellcat Patriot rods. You know, they stand for our heroes. You know, they've got the flag on them up under the rear seats. They say we the people on them, so I really enjoy that, and that's just a new thing to me with these rods. So hopefully we can see them come to life. But anyway, yeah, it's multi-bars, rod holders, and Spread 'em Planer boards. Catch the Fever rods. Mark Dale's guide service. He ain't put us on no fish yet. But we're gonna try anyway. Stay tuned, stay tuned. You're gonna see some action very soon. Stay tuned. Sorry guys, I just had one smoke a rod and my GoPro's charging. I'm gonna give a camera to him. This thing, that battery life on it ain't that great.
All right.
But anyway, we got one on. First fish on the Hellcat.
First fish of the day.
Like I said, it's an extra heavy. First fish on the extra heavy Hellcat. But it ain't all about the takedown, the excitement. I mean, as long as we see what he's got. But he feels like he's got some good backbone to the rod. First time I ever used one of these. I don't know what size of fish he is, so I mean, this is a new rod to me, so I can't really judge with it in my hand because I've never caught fish on them. But it feels like a good fish. No, it didn't. It's just off display. Okay. You're good.
All right.
Just roll on.
Just like your phone, touch it again. Touch it to turn it back.
Yeah, it's recording.
The picture back on. I don't know if I'm too close.
First fish, baby. First fish.
This looks like it might be.
We've had to pull him out from underneath that barge back there. I let that line run up underneath there. Before I clicked the bell over, I put a smaller weight on there to let it pull me underneath that barge there.
Is he average or better?
I mean, he's an average. I mean, he's first fish.
Okay, well, the average fish in this
he's
water.
He's gonna be a skunk buster.
Yeah, average fish in this water is about 25 to 30 pounds.
We're gonna see the weight on it. Would you get them
average
fish grips out of the glove box for me?
Yes, sir. All right.
Yeah, we got some. These are the ugly stick BOGO grips, and they weigh up to 75 pounds. We're gonna turn it on, and we're gonna try them for the first time.
Okay, I gotta get the net too, and hold. I'm trying to video
here, hand me your camera.
All right.
I'll put it on my chest
that's
here.
A little teenager. We don't even.
That's a nice one. He's about 15 to 20 pounds. A good start of the trip.
That's a little fish for here.
Yeah.
That's a little fish.
Some people is just ungrateful, guys. You just gotta don't. I shut it off.
50 pounders.
But yes, he's. Some people are just kids, can't take them nowhere. But he's all right, guys. We love him. We bring him out of the nursing home every now and then. I drag him out of the nursing home every now and then to bring him fishing.
You want me to net that thing?
You grab that fishing rod and I'm gonna grab a line. Right. Heck yeah. Why you put the first fish in the boat, huh?
All right, at least we got a fish.
Yeah. He took the skipjack head, that's all we got for bait right now is skipjack head. Well, I'm gonna let's bring him in.
Okay.
Let's bring him in the boat. There's you a
pretty specimen.
There's you a river parish, Louisiana river parish blue catfish. And them are Dragon Master hooks right there from Dragon Master.
Are blood red like the day?
Yeah, it is. A lot of these fish down here tend to have that problem. But it's our first fish on the trip, and we just kind of settling in. And you know, it's a long, exhausting drive down. We're gonna get on some better stuff. That's your
much bigger and much.
That's your 11-aught Dragon Master hook. There it is. That's an 11-aught Dragon Master hook. I'm gonna give it to him.
Okay.
He's got it. All right, guys.
We're gonna throw a mangled head out here and catch something on this mangled head.
There's you a Mississippi River, Louisiana blue cat.
One eye blind.
He's missing an eye. I don't know if I just done that to him, and I hate if I did, but there he is. I don't know how well you can see him, but we're gonna let him go. Stay tuned.
Outside rod or the.
That was on the inside, but you can go ahead and leave them in. We're gonna roll out. We're gonna move. We sat here for about a half an hour, and we picked him out of there. So we got the skunk out of the boat. We're gonna roll out of here and try to get on something else, okay?
You didn't weigh that to see you.
All right, guys, we have bounced around and bopped around. We can't find no fresh bait. It got real dusty and gets really dusty around those granaries up there, so I shut the camera off, and plus the battery went dead on me, so I just shut the camera off. And we've been working on trying to get some fresh bait, and we haven't been able to do it. So we just decided we're gonna take us a break here and rethink our situation, and get us a bite to eat. And we got some peanut butter and jelly and bread, and put something on the belly, and might have to make a run farther south for some bait. Cause I just can't find it around here like it was a month ago. It's here, but don't know where. I've threw my net, and I've threw my net, and I've threw my net, and there's only so much you can do, and so many boundaries you can push, until one of the barge or the tugboats are like, hey man, you got to get out of here. So We didn't push heavy boundaries. But anyway. Everything has its time and its place. Everything has the time and the place. And it sure ain't the time for this place.
I don't know what happened. Looks like it total reversal on us.
Yeah, it did. We ain't marking the fish. You know, definitely ain't finding the bait.
The fish have moved, so we got to figure out where they've moved to. Because there's still a bunch of fish around here, but where they go? You know?
That fast action bite. Well, we ain't done a lot of fishing. We've done more trying to find bait than we've done anything. We've caught one catfish. But I can tell you one thing, Louisiana weather feels better than Tennessee's weather. My wife says it's cold back home. It's freezing back home. To hear her tell it. Well, did you get a bite?
Me? I ain't gonna say. Another one of them, you know what I mean?
I got a bite of that peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I need something salty and crunchy. Not real crunchy, but salty.
It's pretty good. Well, guys, stay tuned. We're gonna let her see what we can do. There's a little nibble.
That one I wasn't gonna talk about.
He wasn't gonna talk about it. He was just gonna let it go on down. But this is what we're using for bait. And it's skipjack. Some of the best catfish bait you can come across. But it's old. It's old frozen bait. I mean, you can grab a hold of it and tear it apart. It's soft. I went to pull one out of the bag a minute ago and it kind of was tearing its head off trying to get it out of the bag.
It ain't that bad.
It did too. It's soft. I went to pulling that one out there and it about trying to rip him apart. But we've got a hit on it. We've caught a fish on it. But it would be nice to have a couple dozen fresh mullet. We're gonna find them, whether we got to get them here or get them down the road. We gonna find them. Stick around. Coming soon like a new movie. All right, guys, we've come back to you. We're at our 4th spot. This is our 4th spot. We've been here for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. We're getting a peck on that rod there. We tried more for bait. No luck. The bait has just eluded us. We've scanned around. Water temperature down here is 55 degrees. These fish are just, they've went into a draw. Just like anywhere in the country, it's fishing. But we're here, and we was just sitting here talking about how he's 68 years old now.
Yeah.
But let's see if we get this rod to go down. He got a hit on there, but we're still here. We got us a little game plan for tomorrow. We don't never have a game plan, but we got us a little game plan for tomorrow. Maybe hopefully it'll pay off.
Well, I can go somewhere else where the fish are biting. That's the game plan. Where there are some fish.
The four places that we have stopped to fish today, the bite ain't been there. We've marked bait. I mean, I've threw on them, let it sink to the bottom. I've never seen nothing like it. I've marked stuff on this fish finder's lying to me. This Lowrance HDS 12 has been lying to me. There's that rod again. We'll give it the poor excuse of we've got a camera in our hands now at all times, and we've got new fishing rods on the boat. But if it wasn't for those fishing rods, we wouldn't know. We've caught one fish today, and that's the guys. Guys, that's the fish you seen. We ain't caught nothing else. So that fish come off one of those rods. But no, it's just tough conditions. This is what it's like to fish Louisiana in December. Or Norco, Louisiana. He says it's not.
No, it's not.
He says something's wrong. I've been trying to get him to put us on the fish the whole time, but he just rubs his beard and just thinks about it over there. That's all he does.
Contemplation.
He's sitting in this reclining seat back here like he's at his house, and he's looking at these rods out here like it's a TV show or something.
Watching the birdies fly by.
Watching the birds fly by.
Wish I had some elk seltzers. I'd blow me some seagulls up.
But anyway, I thought we was gonna get a takedown right there, but stay tuned, guys. We'll come back to you. All right, guys, we tried one more spot for about 30 minutes. It didn't pan out that great. We've made our way back to the ramp. We're gonna put the boat on the trailer and call it a day. Lessons learned on a few different things. Definitely one, the bait. It's definitely not always where you think it's gonna be. It's fishing. At the end of the day, it's definitely fishing. But we're gonna get this thing put on the trailer. And it was a beautiful day on the river. Couldn't ask for better conditions. But the fish just wasn't there, and the fishing wasn't there. But just stick with us and stay with us. This is day one of our Louisiana journey for the 3rd time. We're gonna hit some new waters tomorrow, and hit a new boat ramp tomorrow, and try something a little different to see if it helps out any at all. And we'll see you on the next one.